Hey, how's it going, everyone? Sean from planningfire.com here. I hope your summer's going great. I know mine is. I'm taking some time inside to relax and cool off. Figured why not shoot another video. Welcome to Rich Dad, Poor Dad lesson number 5. The rich invent money. So there's a serious problem in our schools where we don't teach financial literacy to our kids. And this financial literacy is something that absolutely everyone in their lives is going to need. This lack of financial literacy drives fear. And this fear stops people from really doing what they could do to achieve financial independence. Basically, fear and self-doubt are the two things that keep people locked into a 9-to-5 job, especially one that they hate. For a lot of folks, 9 to 5 could actually be midnight to 8 a.m., it could be noon to 8 p.m., it could be 11-hour days, but these are still the same concepts throughout all industries that lock people into doing jobs they don't love. So to go out on your own, you really need a few things. You need courage, you need the technical know-how, and you need the financial knowledge. Without all three of these things, you're going to be locked into that standard 9-to-5 job. Because without these things, you're not going to go and start your own business, even if you have the skill set. So the world has went through many changes when it comes to who controls the power and who controls the money. Prior to the modern age, the people who owned the land owned the wealth. And then we became industrialists. And this manufacturing shift really changed from landowners to owners of these patents and these technologies, and they really developed their own wealth cycle. Now, however, we are in the information age, and information is a one-to-one driver for financial wealth. Look at big companies like Google, Facebook, and similar. They're not even selling products or services, but they're offering information as a vehicle to make money. Whether that's advertising revenue, or just selling data on usage metrics, these are the companies that are now large and in charge. There's an excellent quote here that I'm going to rip straight off the pages of the book because it really summarizes and drives this topic home. And that is, the single most powerful asset we have is our minds. If it's trained well, it can create enormous wealth. And we saw that in The Millionaire Next Door as well. A very similar concept. You can't take land and buildings with you, but you can take your mind. Heaven forbid something happens, you can always take that with you and move on. So the author uses an example where he finds a great real estate opportunity. And whether or not he has the money for it, he still decides he's going to invest in this opportunity. For most of us, if we didn't have the down payment, we didn't have the cash flow, we might just stop there. Sorry, I can't afford it. However, Robert goes out and finds someone with money who's willing to get in on this deal. So let's say it was a great opportunity and there was $100,000 in profit to be made right off the bat for, say, $1 million multiplex. Well, for that you would need at least $250,000 down, which he may or may not have had. However, in this case, he didn't. So he went to a wealthy friend of his and sold the opportunity to buy that house because he already put down the offer for a certain dollar amount. This is just one way that I didn't think prior to even seeing it was an option. He is selling the opportunity to make a lot of money, but he's still going to make a sizable amount. And then with that profit, he can go and buy a smaller but still profitable property. And then from there, that smaller property, a few years down the road, he may sell, roll into a 1031 plan, avoid any taxable events, and buy a larger piece of property, still with that initial income made from identifying a deal. Really, it's this non-normative mindset that sets you apart from other people. Now, of course, if you're in the financial independence world, you know there are two very specific types of investors. You have the buy and hold investor, your standard index funds, stocks, bonds, 401k. You're going to go ahead and buy and you're going to hold until retirement. The second one they mentioned is a develop and create investor, which basically you find the deals and then you create a way to make them happen. This is going to be a much more profitable, although much more risk-heavy investor strategy. So if you want to be the second type of investor, the develop and build investor, you're going to need a few key elements. 1, you're going to have to find an opportunity someone else missed. 2, you have to go and raise the capital to make that happen. And 3, organize a team of smart people who can help you execute that vision. So really those are the 3 steps to being a develop and create investor. So this is yet another chapter in this book, and it's once again just giving me ideas that I didn't even consider prior to reading it, and which is a really powerful statement, because by having these ideas, you're unlocking the knowledge you need to make these things happen. For example, I didn't realize I could easily start an online business. However, I've done so, and I look forward to sharing that with you. But without the knowledge contained in these books, I would have never had the confidence to go do it. The initial cost is fairly minimal to do so, and in reality, this could return exponential gain. That's what I love about this book. Rich Dad, Poor Dad really drives home these key topics. If you want to read this along with me, go ahead and hit that link in the description box below. I'd love for you to pick this book up and read it with me as well. Again, as a disclaimer, it is an affiliate link. It costs you no more, but it makes me a little bit on the side to help pay for the hosting costs of this website and this blog. And honestly, I'm really looking forward to your feedback. I've shared this book with a lot of my friends and family at this point, and they've all really enjoyed it. And because it gives them such great ideas, we have much better conversations. If you like this content, please hit that like button. I'd love for you to subscribe. Hit the notifications if you want to know when each of these videos comes out. I look forward to sharing more with you, and I look forward to getting your feedback, and that's definitely one of the easiest ways. I'm Sean from planningfire.com. I hope you are having a great summer. Try to enjoy the rest of it while we still have it, and until next time, have a great day. Thank you.